My name is David Townsend. I'm the Director of Member Programs here at TFI, which encompasses a portfolio of programs that are here to serve our members.
And I'm Kathy Mathers. I'm the Senior Vice President of External Affairs, which means I get all sorts of extra special projects, including build out of some new GIS work we're doing, as well as some strategic work on TFI policy priorities. TFI traces its roots back to 1883, but the actual Fertilizer Institute was formed in 1969 when the Agricultural Nitrogen Institute came together with the Ammonia Institute, I believe. That organization was when it was formed, was very focused on advocacy, as we are today. We are at an all-time high in terms of the number of member companies we have. We have about 250 member companies, which is pretty big for a very consolidated industry. We really focus on advocacy, but we have a number of different ways that we go about advocacy. So looking at advocacy through everything like biostimulant certification programs or conferences where we bring professional development to the ag retailer. And then, of course, the traditional Hill work we do, as well as work within the regulatory agencies.
So any TFI program comes from a challenge or a need within the industry. And Kathy mentioned advocacy. That's a huge continuous need within the agriculture industry and the fertilizer industry as well. So a couple of the programs that I work on that are related to advocacy are For Our Advocates program. This program began in 2012, again, meeting a need or a challenge that our industry was facing, looking for spokespeople within the industry that could speak to the entire fertilizer supply chain. And right now, in its current form, it's a year-long spokesperson development program where a TFI member, a retailer, nominates a grower customer that they work with who's implementing exceptional 4R nutrient stewardship work, whether this is an innovative practice or they've been seeing outcomes and changes over time. They are a great spokesperson for the industry. The two pair up and they serve as spokespeople. They share about their story. They share about the risk and reward and the investment that some of these practices take at the field level, and how they work together and what the relationship looks like as a trusted advisor and a grower customer in implementing these practices and also making these decisions year after year. They come to DC to do some Hill visits and do some of the traditional legislative advocacy, but also are seen as leaders within their communities, conduct media interviews. We work with the grower to develop case studies and other materials, interview footage and photos from the farm visit that we do with them, and really put together a whole package to tell the story of what this retailer and their grower customer are doing at the field level. Last year, we had a grower from South Georgia who is a peanut and cotton grower in Sylvester named Mason Roberts, working with Greenpoint Ag. And we also had a grower named Bryant Lowe who worked with Willard Agri-Service here in the Mid-Atlantic, who did corn, soybeans, but also watermelons as well. So it's something innovative that he was working on was intercropping. So he was exploring, he started with, I think, one field and then kind of expanded it to the entire farm they're managing, intercropping soybeans and corn to minimize pests and manage his nutrients. So it was really good footage that we were able to get that showed a really interesting field that was not a super common practice right now.